Washington State. It joins Colorado, and coming up, we'll hear from one banking entrepreneur who wants to become the quote-unquote GE capital of the growing cannabis industry. Well, legal pot smokers in Colorado are getting some company today. The state of Washington making the move to legalize marijuana. There are reports of long lines, high prices, and shortages of some supplies. Things are off to a rocky start. We'll have the details ahead. Welcome back. In Washington State today, 8 a.m. local time, it became legal to buy and sell recreational marijuana. 25 shops were licensed to do business. Not all were ready, by the way. Here's some footage. Where shops did open, there were happy crowds jockeying for product in relatively short supply. David Dinenberg is founder and CEO of Kind Banking. It's a company that provides financing to the new legal pot industry. And he joins us now. David, welcome. What kind of opportunity do you have, and what barriers are there for other banks to participate in this space?
Good afternoon, Kelly. Thanks for having me today. It's a big day for the marijuana industry. As you just mentioned, the state of Washington went recreational today. Kind Banking is here to fulfill and to help the industry grow and flourish. We're a full-service financial solution. We provide debt, we provide equity, we can do convertible debt. We're coming out very shortly with a merchant service program that will help the industry go cashless. We provide vaulting services, payroll services. Basically, we're providing the backbone for the legal cannabis industry.
And is this something traditional banks can do as well, David, or are they restricted?
Well, I mean, any bank can do whatever they want to do. On February of this year, the federal government released a memo saying how the banks can work with the industry. However, the reality has set in, and very few banks, if any, are working with the industry. Therefore, people like myself are stepping in and providing alternatives. However, Kind Banking is the only full-service platform offered in the cannabis industry today.
Eamon?
David, it's Eamon Javers here. You say that a lot of the big guys are not getting into this business, but I wonder how long you think it is before we see big industry involved in the marijuana industry, the tobacco companies, the big banks, and all the rest of them. They know how to do the financing and growing and shipping. Are you worried about the big guys that are sitting on the sidelines now suddenly coming in?
No, my personal opinion is until federal law is actually changed, that I believe that the big players will watch and learn and see how we all do our business currently. I believe the reality is this, the world is a multi-trillion-dollar market, so why would a big bank or a tobacco company enter a market and risk their global platform for, a $5 to $10 billion industry currently today? I believe
so do you think they need more states in order to get involved? They need a couple more states to go?
No, I mean, look at it. I mean, yesterday was, New York passed yesterday. So that became the 23rd state. Alaska and Oregon are going to have recreational on the ballot in the fall. There are at least 8 other states in our country that are going through the approval process of medical marijuana. And my true belief is until federal law is changed and marijuana is removed as a Schedule I drug, that the big players that we all know the names of are going to watch and learn and stay on the sideline.
David, what have we learned so far with the Colorado experience here in terms of the lines, the shortages? Is there anything we can the states can do better?
Last word.
This whole thing is a learning experience. I think, Washington's going to learn from Colorado, and I think the next guys down will learn from the rest. I think Colorado's doing a tremendous job of regulation. Crime is down. Underage, there's not any underage issues taking place right now. There is a supply shortage in Washington, and that's truly because Colorado was a much more mature market before going recreational. So Washington does have to catch up a little bit, but out of the 335 licenses issued, 24 were supposed to open today, and only 6 are, and that's leading to your long lines.
We got to go. Jason, I just noticed you're shaking your head. Why?
Because I think this is morally wrong, personally. I mean, I know I'm a capitalist, but I think this does a lot more harm than good for human beings. So I can't say I'm really in.
Yeah, good point as well. One that's often overlooked. We'll leave it there for now. Thanks, guys. We've had concerns about the state of the economy recently, but by the way, how bad could things really be when people are giving